in the morning, and guess what? 1 o'clock in the morning in the East Coast, and you're seeing a debut of a brand new brand and a brand new bed that we've never, ever offered before. A brand new brand and a brand new bed with a comp retail value in the king size of $2,499. $2,499. We have it at a big, big savings, $1,000 savings in what is Therapedic. Maybe you've heard of the brand. Maybe you've read about the brand. Maybe you've visited some high-end retailers in the past and said, whoa, yeah, I like that brand. I've heard about it. I have friends who love it. I just couldn't afford the $2,500. Tonight's your night to pick up this brand new bed. I am getting old, and as I get old, I get to bed earlier. Brittany Levine, our guest, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shoes off for the next hour, and I'm gonna kick back, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna relax on this bed. How are you?
I'm doing.
Is that rude for me to do that?
No, I love it. Can I sit down next to you?
You can sit down next to me and enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna go through the choices here and let you know what's going on. The first thing I need to tell you, though, is I have never, ever felt a cooler mattress in my life.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a hot bed. And when you think about, some of these memory foam beds, the first thing you think about is heat. You never think about cool. What's going on?
Exactly. I know. It's like to the touch. As soon as you put your fingers and your hands down on this, you almost don't want to put sheets on it, right? You just want to sleep right on the top.
Right.
But first of all, it's so good to be back with you, because I think the last time I saw you, I was this large and needed all the sleep that I could get.
You had another person hanging out with you, didn't you?
I did, yeah. And so it's only apropos that we're here tonight at 1 a.m. talking about the most needed thing that we all really need is sleep, and that deeper, restful sleep.
I'll see that and I'll raise you.
Yes.
Another 40 winks. Here's what I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you see the value stories and why you might wanna pick this up here tonight, why you wanna bring this home. I'll give you some stories that you can only get here at QVC. First of all, twin and twin XL, brand new bed for him, her. Could be student, could be someone who's in a dorm room. $14.99, no, $9.99, or 5Z payments of $200. It's also on 12-month financing if you use your Q card. 12-month financing, Q card is your friend. It's interest-free payments if you pay it off at the end. The full size, $2,000, $2,000. Retail, not here. We'll tell you why people are paying that and more for this bed. We've got it now for 5Z payments of $239. For a very limited queen, it's $2,000 retail. We've got it now for 5Z payments of $258. And here comes the king. King and the Cal King. $24.99, $2,500 mattress. This is now $14.99. It's on 5Z payments of $300. 12-month financing is your friend here as well, using that Q card. Okay? That's the story. Morning Glory. It is the mattress. It is shipped in a box.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
You're not having to lug a massive mattress.
No strangers in your home.
No strangers in your home.
No appointments to be made. This is something that arrives in a vertical box that literally, I lugged in myself, okay? So for me to be able to do that and open it up by myself and set it all up, literally comes all compressed and rolled up, and then as soon as you open it, it expands. Works for any base, and it takes about 24 to 48 hours to fully blossom, but you can get on it right away if you need to.
Okay. I gave you the easy pay. I gave you the breakdown from retail to YQVC. If you know this brand, you want to chat about it, Therapedic. This is the TheraRest. That's the version of the Therapedic brand. This is exclusive to QVC, okay? We're going to tell you how to order it and how you're going to unbox it when you get it. And then after that, I'll tell you how long you're going to have this mattress. Take it away, Brittany.
Yeah, so you can see here, this is exactly how it comes to your door. So It comes rolled and compressed. It's a specific technology that we have used. I've actually seen this technology be completely compressed and down. And as soon as you open it, you watch as the mattress expands. And I like to say, Rick, it takes about 24 to 48 hours for it to fully blossom, for you to fully be able to use it. But you can get on it right away. It's that cool already as soon as you get it out of the box.
I got to tell you, so couple things. Cool. And then support.
Support.
You want support and softness with a mattress.
Exactly.
You also want very little motion transfer. This, you've got no motion transfer, right?
Over.
So you are gonna make sure, this is a queen size, by the way, and I can sleep right on the edge of this. So I've got no motion transfer, I've got edge support, but here is a wow, before we get to these layers. I've been here a long time, and I have seen the 5-year warranty on a bed. Then it got expanded to the 10-year warranty on the bed. Brittany, what's the warranty on this bed?
On this bed, Rick, we are talking a 15-year warranty, okay?
Fran, my producer, have you ever heard of a 15-year warranty? I've never heard of a, Kathy, my director, have you ever heard of a 15-year warranty? No, no way.
Right.
Car? No. Refrigerator? No, this bed is a 15-year warranty. So what is the deal with the bed? Before we go through the layers, tell me about this brand that people may have heard of, they may not have heard of, Brittany.
Sure. Well, if you have not heard of Therapedic at home, we have, for the past 60 plus years, we started as a single mattress factory in New Jersey. I was actually at the factory last week seeing how all of these mattresses have been made. But since then, we've expanded to all over the world, becoming that leading brand in mattress and home comfort solutions. So it really is our goal to bring you that rested sleep every single night, and the commitment to quality and excellence, that's what we pride ourselves on. So when I mentioned to you I was at the factory, I was watching every single stitch be made on this mattress.
Wow.
It was incredible.
Some of the sizes, let me tell you, so this is a premier launch, by the way. We have a $1,000 savings on the king size. We have, I think, a $500 savings on the queen from retail on the brand that Brittany just described, worldwide brand. And we have dozens in some of these sizes. We brought very few in.
Yes.
Let's get into these layers.
Okay, yes, and we have something right next to you as well. We have our, you can see the layers that go into the entire bed. But first, before anything, when you get this at home, you're gonna instantly feel this cooling cover.
I didn't want to get up.
It's hard to.
Or if I'm bringing me to give it to you, I've got to get, this is an amazingly
Yes.
comfortable bed. I was skeptical about this bed.
I know you were.
Right?
We were talking in our
Just
meeting.
Full disclosure.
Yes.
But another host, and there was a big power outage earlier tonight, and there was a big storm.
Right.
Massive storm. And somebody couldn't make it in.
Yep.
So, Domeyer, can you work at 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, okay. Have I ever seen this bed before?
You have never
Have you
seen
ever
it before.
laid
He
on this bed
called
before?
me and said, Britt, what's going on with
What's
this
going
bed?
on with the bed?
Exactly.
I don't know.
We
So-
never talked prior to this.
I
No.
have never felt a cooler
Yep.
top in my
Exactly.
life. And now, the feel of the bed because of these layers.
Right, and so that is, what we have here is a waterfall cooling technology. And the biggest
is
thing,
that?
so we have, you see all of these tufts in here. And
Does that
all
come
of that
out?
is-
Does it
it's-
wash off or anything? or-
No, it is all within
permanent.
it's all permanent. It does not wash out. It's moisture wicking, right? So if you heat up at night, we tested so many of you at home that wanted that cooler sleep, because we find that when we sleep cooler, we get that more rested sleep.
Heck
we wake up
yes.
more refreshed. Exactly.
Especially with the heat we're having?
I'm in Charleston now, so I'm talking crazy heat.
Yeah,
But I
dangerous
also
heat.
am dealing with a lot of different hormonal changes. I wake up in pools of sweat sometimes because I'm postpartum. So having that cool factor is essential when you are sleeping. So that's our top
Okay.
layer, right?
Great.
So that's our core. Underneath that, this is where the secret sauce comes in, okay? Because we have our TheraZone foam, and a lot of these foams do not have these breathable holes out there. And they also aren't made with these great materials that
And this is a high-end memory foam.
high-end memory foam. But you see the holes in here, Rick. That is where that breathability factor comes in. Whether you sleep and face plant on your stomach, whether you're on your side, a lot of these mattresses go to
I am a
holes.
tummy sleeper.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we want to make sure that air comes through, and that's another cooling factor and element.
Keep going.
Under there, we have another addition of foam. This is where we have that 4D CertiPure purified foam. That's just a fancy name for not using all of those toxic materials, anything like that. An additional density here, more foam, and then we've got our solid core base, because a lot of you, especially with our guys, think in a foam mattress, am I gonna sink down?
Right.
So we need that durability.
You do not want quicksand.
No,
Quicksand
definitely not.
If you know what quicksand, it was in like episodes of like Bonanza in the 1960s. Yeah. Remember? Like Hoss is in quicksand. Never talk about it anymore. It was a thing. And barely in the 1800s. You don't want that because you can't get back out. There's no quicksand here.
It contours to your body.
You are
that durable
supported.
base. Right.
So those layers are part of the story. Those five layers are part of the story. And that, by the way, in order for Therapedic to give a 15-year warranty on this mattress, that means that in 2 years, in 3 years, I'm not going to hammock in this bed.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to see my big butt indentation in this bed.
No, and we want to make sure at Therapedic that these foams support sleepers of all sizes. We want to make sure that motion transfer is limited, as you mentioned before. We want to make sure that your body is being contoured, because I personally am a back sleeper, so that is the best way to sleep, I've been told. But for those of you that roll around, my husband, for example, he sleeps in 90 positions during the night. I don't know how it's comfortable, but we want to make sure that your spine is aligned as possible and you stay contoured in the frame.
Okay.
Yes.
People have some questions. So a lot of questions. Brand new brand. Most cool top I've ever felt since I've been here. Yes. What kind of foundations does it go on?
Yes,
Let's clarify that.
That's a great question, because a lot of people think foam beds, are these going to work on all of our foundations? Any foundations work with this because it can contour to any of those. So you're talking adjustable bases, you're talking support bases, you're talking even on the floor if you want to do that, and that's your thing too. This will work anywhere for you because it will mold to any base, standing base as well.
Okay, great. Things that we need to get through a legal department at QVC. One of the reasons we've been here so long is because of trust. Viewers trust what we have to say. But claims when it comes to ingestibles, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to wrinkle, skincare.
Beauty and skincare, yep.
Beauty and skincare. We can say cool to the touch. We can say breathable.
Yes.
We can say wicking away moisture.
Yes,
and
for
quick
hot sleepers.
Dry.
Exactly, and we can also say non-toxic materials. We can say the fact that this is made with no fiberglass. So I know a lot of you out there are asking, what is inside? What am I breathing into
What
when
is some of the
at
bad
night?
stuff that's in other beds?
I mean, we're talking fiberglass, we're talking toxins, we're talking bad VOCs, volatile organic compounds that come up through your nose. Therapedic
that you're sleeping
on.
Yes.
Yes.
You're sleeping in
it's a
for
big
a third
debate.
of your life.
Every single night. I mean, those are some of the big debates that are happening right now when you start to really research good sleep. And that's why when we tested so many of you, we found that when you sleep in that cooler environment and have that cooling technology surround you, you're going to get that longer amount of sleep. I've been doing this now. This bed just came to me a week ago and I've been testing it. I have found that I have been sweating less, again, TMI, at night, but sweating less at night. I've been getting up less each night, and even when I get back into bed, it's cool. It's not hot. That's like with a lot of those spring coil mattresses, that's what happens. The bed is always hot, so I get back into a cool bed.
Here's the other thing. Can we go to our supermodel?
Yes.
Are we going to take a walk?
Miss Pam, yeah,
Hello, Miss
come
Pam.
on over.
Are we going to go over to her?
Yes.
Miss Pam, I want to talk for a second about pressure points and relieving pressure points. Pressure points happen when you're not comfy on your mattress and you think you want a firm mattress, and then about 2 o'clock in the morning, your arm falls asleep. So you're moving to try to get comfortable. One of the reasons we turn and toss is because we want to get comfortable.
Spot. You got to find your spot.
How is this going to help out with that?
Prevent you from doing that. Well, Pam, I think we talked earlier in the evening, because you had mentioned that you started sleeping every night on your back, right? And then you go to your side. Yes, so we want to make sure that that motion transfer is as seamless for you as possible.
Okay, can we now, let's just go, if you would, Pam, from back sleeper. Tell me how she's supported as a back sleeper. Go
Yes,
through it.
okay, so with these layers of foam, we are talking body contouring. So we have all different sizes of sleepers. We want to make sure that her back and spine are fully supported. Similar when she rolls onto her side, which Pam had mentioned that she does almost every night. She finds herself sleeping there. As the